Good morning, Teletour. My name is Devin, and today I'm going to be showing you around Santa Monica, California. Today I am on Santa Monica Boulevard and Third Street Promenade, which is the first little area that I'm going to talk about behind me. As you can see, it is kind of an outdoor shopping mall type area, which is not uncommon to California. This was redeveloped in 2010 as a part of the Santa Monica Restoration Program. You can find amazing clothing outlets, you can find movie theaters, which show a lot of the movies that you see right here in Los Angeles, California being filmed, and a whole collection of opportunities to eat different types of cuisine along the Third Street Promenade there. As we head this way, you can actually already start to see the ocean behind me, but that's the last little view that you'll get until we hit ocean, where I'll give you a better view. As you can see, as you head in this direction, there are a continuation of restaurants and fine dining that you can take advantage of. And the next restaurant, sorry for the wind, a little bit windy, but it's just the ocean breeze giving you a little bit of the saltwater air, which I think is good for your skin, not too sure. Anyway, around the corner is actually Sugarfish, which is a sushi stop here in Los Angeles, California. It is unbelievable, but it has a cool history. So it began as a small restaurant in Studio City, California. Kazunori Nozawa was the original sushi chef. And basically back then, what you had to do is you had to go into the restaurant and ask for the trust me, which basically meant that you trusted the chef to give you whatever kind of sushi he had prepared for that day. If you asked for any other kind of dish or sushi roll, you actually received no food, and you were just forced to sit there until you realized you weren't going to be getting any food, and then you eventually left the restaurant. Today it is a little bit more expanded into a little bit of a franchise. There's also a hand roll option, which is on the other side of Santa Monica from here, but we are going to keep heading this way. We are actually waiting. It's a little bit of a wait because here in Los Angeles, there are four-way stops where you can cross diagonally across crosswalks, which is kind of a fun detail that we have. If you aren't from California, it is definitely a unique feature of Los Angeles that will make you feel like you're on vacation even when you're on stopwalks, which is kind of funny. But we're waiting for right now. A little note to any visitors, hello in the background, is that jaywalking is a little bit more enforced here in Los Angeles, so if you do end up coming for a vacation, be careful of that. I know I'm not originally from California, and hearing that people were getting tickets for jaywalking was a bit of a shock, so that's something to keep in mind. So we're now about to hit ocean, which I mentioned is where we're going to get the incredible view of Santa Monica Pier, which is where we're going to end this little tour, but we are following Santa Monica Boulevard the whole way down on this tour. Like I said, Third Street Promenade, some details actually I wanted to point out if you end up going is look out for some dinosaurs, which are covered in foliage and moss, and have little fountains that they spew out water. Super cute detailing on Third Street Promenade, something to look out for. They also have amazing street performers, anything from drummers to vocalists, and that continues all the way onto Santa Monica Pier. If you end up going over there, there are incredible street performers. I know in the 4 years that I've been a student here in Los Angeles, the same street performer has been there the whole time. So if you end up frequenting the pier, if you end up living here, these street performers will continue to be there, and it's kind of like their own residency on the Santa Monica Pier. So continuing this way, we are about to hit ocean. I'll give you some details as we head towards Santa Monica Pier, but it was originally created in 1909, and it has since kind of continued to develop. Ooh, lighting change. All right, so Ocean is an extremely beautiful street lined with palm trees all the way down. It's very classic California, and I'll tell you, as long as I've lived here, palm trees have never stopped being incredible. Another detail which I want to point out over here is actually bird scooters, which are motorized scooters that you can actually rent if you have a valid driver's license. It was a startup that began at UCLA, actually, where I am a student. It is now over $1 billion in total assets that it has accumulated. So an incredible startup. It is a flat rate that you rent them for. So if you don't happen to have a bicycle while you're here, it is a cool option. Here you can also see a little fruit truck. Food trucks are a big part of Los Angeles as well. If you head down to Venice on the first Friday of every month, there's First Fridays where food trucks from all around the city congregate on Abbot Kinney. It's an incredible experience with amazing cuisines. But we have finally reached the ocean. So behind me, this is Santa Monica Pier. Looks a little far away. I'd show you, but it's currently closed due to COVID-19. Like I mentioned, it was created in 1909. There's a roller coaster and a Ferris wheel on the pier, which is a really fun feature. And I'm one of the 3 people left in North America still playing Pokemon Go, and that's definitely the hub of Pokemon Go in North America. So beautiful pier. This is the beach. If you've ever seen Gossip Girl, these beautiful houses along the Pacific Coastal Highway. Serena from Gossip Girl actually lived in one of those as her escape from New York, which is kind of funny. If you look this way, we have Malibu, California, and then we have the Pacific Palisades. We're in Santa Monica, then we have Venice, Manhattan Beach, all the way down to Palos Verdes. I skipped a few areas, but that's the general gist, and from the edge of the pier, you can get an amazing view of all these areas. But this is Santa Monica, California. I hope you enjoyed this little mini tour today. My name is Devin, and I will see you back on Teletour for some more tours in the future.